What's up, guys? How are you all doing? Hey, welcome to another Maker Monday. Oh, today's going to be kind of a lax video. I'm still starting my watch so I can keep track of how long we go. But today's going to be kind of more of a, like an update just for a minute. Got a lot of stuff I want to cover. I will be creating a video for the giveaway of the smart plug. Got that on my list. Got a bunch of stuff to do, actually. So good news for you guys, though. Lots of videos coming. I just got to make them. But another thing I wanted to say is I've been thinking about putting together a thing to present at Mini Maker Fair. Here in my town, in Wichita, Kansas. Here we have a Mini Maker Fair, and I thought about going ahead and setting up a booth and showing off some of the things to my local area. And then those of you that may be in this area, or if you're stopping by, it's in July. You'll have to look it up. I can't remember the exact date. But I also put together, I think I'm going to probably try to build one of those reactive coffee tables, which ought to be really slick. You know, it's one of those ones where you take and you can put your hands up on it, and the LEDs follow your hands, so that way when you throw coasters or drinks out or whatever, it follows your hands. Check it out. I'll put a link to a video down below to another YouTuber guy that does electronics, and looks pretty sweet. Mine's gonna be a little different. I think I'm gonna use, in fact, I have it behind the camera. Hold on. I bought a bunch of these LED strips, and so I think I'm gonna use these instead. Was going to do a different thing with this, but then changed my mind and figured, well, we'll do the table thing. So this could be actually really cool, or be very disastrous. It'll involve the Arduino, so those of you that are asking for Arduino videos, it'll involve that as well as some other things. Also, more 3D printing is coming up. I have actually, let me grab it. Let me grab it all. It's in pieces. It's in pieces right now. But I have been 3D printing my face off here lately. I'm trying to do a print every day because they take like 9 and 10 and sometimes 15 hours to print. Whew! But I am going to print a Halo helmet. These are the pieces for it. Figured why not go big and do something that's large scale, and I'm going to try to 3D print a Halo helmet. So far I've got some of the back pieces. There's a back piece right there. In fact, this piece right here, they clip together. That's part of the back, so it's like the back part of the helmet. As well as I just got done today with printing a chin piece. My gosh, guys, I've got to put a plug in here. They don't pay me to say this or anything. I just am totally blown away and impressed. But I mean, just look at the detail. I don't know if you can see that. Just the detail and whatnot that goes on. This Wanao printer that I have is just, it's fantastic. I have the Wanao Duplicator i3 Plus is what I've got. For the money, it is an absolutely amazing 3D printer. If you're looking to get started in 3D printing and you don't want to invest $1,200 or $5,000 or whatever the huge maker bots and Ultimakers of the world are, this is a fantastically good price for this thing. I think when I bought mine, it was only like $350 USD was what it was, and I think it's now I think it's gone up a little bit. It's like $400 now, but still, for what you get, it is a fantastic printer. So hats off to Wanao. They're doing something right over there. That printer works great. Even Maker's Muse, which I don't know if you guys watch him. Great, wonderful channel. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. But Maker's Muse does just tons of 3D printing. He has like every 3D printer known to man. And he does torture tests on them. Like, he makes them print some of the most complicated 3D prints to test it, to see how good the printer really is at printing. And the Wanao, he said, is his go-to printer for when he needs something quick and good quality. And he knows that it'll always work. And I'm here to tell you, he's totally right. It's fantastic. I love this printer. I'm so impressed with it. Speaking of printers, I did get rid of my PrinterBot printer. It was going to require, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad printer. It's just the fact that it's it's not for the beginner, we'll put it that way. And I mean, it was good for me because I learned a lot about 3D printing and leveling and bed adhesion and all that stuff from that printer. So I wouldn't say that it was wasted knowledge, but I'm to the point where I think I'm gonna, the Wanow's working out so well, I think I'm gonna go with a Delta printer. All right, and so I've got one saved. I may put it in the description. Like, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it looks pretty decent. And if those of you that are 3D printers, guys, if you have any pros and cons of it, like I said, I'll throw it in the description. Check it out in the description. And I'm thinking about getting that because it's low cost. It looks like it prints decent quality prints. There's a couple of guys I found on YouTube that think that it's just absolutely amazing. But it's a Delta printer. And those of you who don't know what a Delta printer is, it's one of those ones that's really tall. It's not very big, you know, length and width wise, but the height is really, really tall. So you can print really long parts with it. Like I saw someone printing a vase with it, and it looked spectacular. So anyway, I was thinking, and it's one that you have to put together. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that. You'd like to see us together, I'll film it, and us build a 3D printer. Let me know in the comments if that would be something cool that you guys would like to see. I'll go ahead and throw that together, and we'll see what we can do. I'll fire that one up, and let me know in the comments also if that's if you have any experience with that printer or know someone who does, if that's a good printer or not, because like I said, I'm just getting started in all the 3D printing world. I don't have enough money to buy all the 3D printers that there are out there, like some channels and stuff do, but I do enjoy it because I enjoy building the cases and building other functional components to add to your projects. And I love showing you guys how to do it, kind of like the Raspberry Pi case that's behind the camera right now, but that case that I designed for the Raspberry Pi Zero and stuff like that, I want to do more of that stuff and use the 3D printer because so many people just print figurines and stuff, and not many people know the practical uses of a 3D printer, and they are very, very practical. So I would love to show that off a little more, maybe get some more of you excited about 3D printing, those of you that may not really know so much about it or haven't really dabbled in it. It looks like it's just awesome. It's a lot of fun. You can print anything that your brain can come up with. It's fantastic. So anyway, so guys, let's check the time. Now we're doing good, 7 minutes in. That's about all I had, was just kind of some updates. Oh, I do have the ESP 8266 or 8622 or whatever that is, but basically, oh, I think I have it over here. Basically, this little guy, I did get it figured out. See that little guy? Yeah, that guy right there. It's basically a Wi-Fi mod. In fact, it works a lot better than holding that whole thing up. This is a Wi-Fi module. Hopefully the camera will get it. This is actually a Wi-Fi module. See that? These things are absolutely brilliant. These things are fantastic. They are so low cost. I think I paid like $5 for 3 of these or something like that. I can't remember. They're dirt cheap. They're fantastic. They've gotten the price down to where they're super cheap. The cool thing about it is they are Arduino compatible, which means you can write Arduino code and load onto this thing. It has Wi-Fi. That's what that squiggly antenna is for. They have Wi-Fi. The cool thing about this, coming up in videos, I've already shot the video of how to put this together, okay, or at least how to code this little guy, because it was a problem. And a thanks, shout out to Lee Young. Yes, that's you. I'll shout out to you. Lee was kind to offer any help or troubleshooting or whatever, and I was just about to email you. I was just about to say, all right, what am I doing wrong? And I had a breakthrough moment, and I figured it out. So I did get this thing put together. So I did shoot the video on how to put this together, and I have it I think encoding right now on my video PC. So anyway, I'm doing that. And what I want to do this for is adding Wi-Fi to different sensors and things and switches and all kinds of stuff, because this does have GPIO on it. It has like a couple pins of GPIO, so you can make a Wi-Fi enabled switch, kind of like that relay. That relay had one of these on it, you know, that I gave away. I can't remember whoever it was that won that in the last contest we did. But these are sweet, and what I want to hook it to is Home Assistant. That's right, make our own sensors, our own modules, our own Wi-Fi enabled doodads, basically our Internet of Things devices, and couple that all and use the Amazon Alexa to maybe control your lights in your house or control your fireplace or control whatever, But that way you don't have to run wires everywhere. You just throw a bunch of these little guys, Bob's your auntie. There you go. Quoting AVE there. Anyway, so I've got that coming up too. So a lot of really cool videos, as well as I've got it built up on a breadboard over here. I've got more videos of using the Arduino without having to use the dev board. Because I know a lot of you have asked me that question. You know, why would I spend 20, 30 bucks on an Arduino and then have to deal with that one form factor when I could throw a PIC Micro in or something like, or an ST ARM or something, an F0 ARM or something like that. Why would I buy this form factor? And the thing is, Arduino actually makes, or at least they have a bootloader. You know, I don't know if those of you that have seen it. I may resurrect some of my old videos. But those of you who haven't seen it, there's like the tiny bootloader. I did a video on that a long time ago, many moons ago. I did a video on that. And a bootloader is a way of loading code onto a chip without having to have a programmer. All you have to have is a serial UART device, like a USB to serial connector or whatever. You know, you can buy those dirt cheap anymore. That's all you need, and you can program it. Well, that's what the Arduino has. It has a bootloader already on it. And now they've made it so simple where Amazon has the chips with the bootloader already flashed on it that you buy for like a couple bucks. And then you throw that in your project, in your custom project, and then just throw it and program it, and you get to use the Arduino IDE. Now, what's so fancy about the IDE? I've used IDEs that are way better. Let's just put it out there. There's IDEs that are way better than the one that they have. The key is the compiler is free. If you get ARMS or you get, ARMS, you can get some free open source stuff, but you have to build the linker and it's just a mess. Otherwise, you have to pay like $4,000 for like Kyle or something like that to actually program it with. Same thing with Microchip. Microchip's great. It's awesome. In fact, I'm a Microchip fan. In fact, Microchip did swallow Atmel. I saw that in the news the other day. Of course, I think that's old news. That happened a while ago. But either way, I'm a Microchip fan, but it's like $400. And for those of you that are out there that are on a budget, that are on a shoestring, that are wanting to design the next best awesome thing, or you're just wanting to tinker around with stuff, you don't have $400 or $500 to spend on all these different compilers, or $1,000 on a compiler. It's just like, wow, that's a lot. So that's where the Arduino stuff comes in handy for those of us that are on a budget or whatever. That comes in very handy because we don't have to have this there's no huge overhead to it. You can get started in microcontrollers, build your own custom circuits and things, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. So anyway, that's why our Arduinos are so popular. And two, everybody's building libraries for that. I mean, has any of you noticed that? Like, everybody's building libraries for Arduinos. I think Adafruit, that's like all they do is Arduino stuff. If you shop at Adafruit Industries and whatnot. So anyway, oh yeah, and I've got a real, let's see, how much time I got? I can tell you this real fast. I got a real LOL moment here. Those of you that watch the Guild get the reference. Yeah, I signed in to Google Plus the other day, and I had joined the group for hackers, makers, artists, and whatever. That's Adafruit's group or whatever. I joined that, became a member, and they're like, yeah, post whatever you want, post your products, try not to spam, and try not to troll or anything like that. That's bad. But try to, post your projects, and we would love to see your projects and do your projects and put your projects here. Yay! Well, I did. I posted some of the Alexa stuff because I figured, since that was so popular with all y'all, I figured that, we'll get the word out there more because so many people don't know that you can do that. And so I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and I'll build up a post and I'll throw a post out there on that. I got banned. Yeah, I got banned from a group about maker stuff and post your projects. I posted my project and then I got banned. Like, WTF, Adafruit? And I sent their support a question. I was like, hey, was that just an accident? Was that just a fluke thing? Maybe you have maybe some sort of algorithm or something running in the background, or somebody was just click happy that day and was just banning trolls and they just banned everything that was new and mine just so happened to be in the mix and it just got banned. I don't know, but I did that. Never heard a response from him. Never heard a response, not at all. And then all of a sudden I noticed that I could join again, like it went unbanned. So I was like, oh, maybe they unbanned me. Okay, it was a mistake. All right, Adafruit, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. It was a mistake. And then I click join and it's like, please try again later. You can't join this group. And it's been that way ever since. So I don't know. Apparently Adafruit doesn't like me. I don't know why I use their stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking about going on one of their hangouts or something and being and showing it off, and then being like, "Are you gonna ban me?" No, I shouldn't be a turd. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Yo, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, and I'm sure Adafruit has no idea who I am, so they're not ever going to see this video. Or maybe they will. I don't know. But either way, Adafruit, if you're watching, yeah, what the dealio, yo? I don't know. I don't know why they banned me. Anyway, on that funny note, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a great week. I hope you enjoy this. This might go out late. I'll try to get it out tonight. This is literally Monday. A lot of times I record this either early in the morning or I'll try to record it at night on Sunday to get these Maker Mondays out in a timely fashion. So if I don't get it out today, I promise I'll get it out tomorrow. But anyway, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz, guys. Take care, and we will see you next time.